Hey guys, so this week I wanted to talk about doing art while you're a full-time college student. So, as most of you probably already know, I am a full-time college student, and my major is not art-related. I am currently majoring in speech, language, and hearing sciences, which has nothing to do with art, but I have this YouTube channel and I'm still doing art a lot on the side alongside my studies. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about, I guess, pursuing art in a professional way, even if you're not going to school for it. So a lot of issues people have with, keeping up with art and doing art after high school or something, where it's easy to just sign up for an art class, is that people often say that they want to do art, but they don't make it a priority within their day. Everything kind of relates back to the idea of having priorities within your life. Obviously, right now, one of the priorities in my life is my studies. I have to study for exams and do my homework and do well in school, for my major. And ultimately, that is my main priority. But there are just certain things that you can do that still allow you to keep up with your priorities and do the things that you have to do every day, but still do the things that you love to do, like art or ride your bike or listen to music or whatever. So, and that has to do with time management. Time management is very, very important in college and honestly in all aspects of life. If you don't have good time management, then, setting a schedule for yourself and just organizing your life is going to be very, very difficult because you're not able to properly structure your day or your week or your month, whatever, in a way that allows you to get the most amount of things done. And if you're not organized and you're not doing the things that you have to do, you're not completing your priorities, then, something like art, which in my case is not one of my priorities, is something that's going to have to, take a back seat. So for example, last week, I was in the middle of midterms, and so I did not touch my sketchbook all week. The video I posted was one that I pre-recorded the week before because I knew I was going to be so busy and I was not going to have time to film and, edit a video and record a voiceover and all that stuff. So, I had to fit my schedule around my priorities. But this week, however, I don't have as many tests, I don't have a lot of homework, and so I've been able to draw a lot more, I've been able to make time for my art, basically. And at the end of the day, if you want to do art in college, you're going to have to come up with a way to either manage your time better so that you can do all of the things that you have to do, and do your art and then maybe play around on your phone or watch some TV a little bit, or you have to come to the decision of which is more important, watching TV for an hour or 2 hours or whatever, or sitting down and doing art. You have to basically pick and choose the things you want to do every day because there's only a finite amount of time in the day, and an even smaller amount of that time can be put towards things that in reality are hobbies. Like at the moment, even though I have this YouTube channel and I do art very frequently, art is still technically my hobby. It's something I do on the side of my major studies. And so as much as I would love to, start doing more professional art and start posting art videos and, more times every week and do lots and lots of paintings, unfortunately, I just don't have the time to do that. And so for now, art is going to have to remain my hobby that I do occasionally, you know, a little bit every day. And, you know, the further into college I get and the closer I get to graduating, maybe I'll be able to start doing art even more. You know, I'll have more time to sketch and draw and make illustrations and YouTube videos and all that stuff. But for right now, I have to focus on my priorities, which is my studies, and then at the end of the day, if I've gotten everything I have to get done, then I'll sit down at my desk and I'll draw until I have to go to bed. But it goes back to the idea of picking and choosing what you want to do with the time that you have, because at the end of the day, when I'm finished studying and I've eaten and I've showered, you know, I could just as easily jump into bed and grab my laptop or my phone and watch YouTube for a couple of hours before bed. And some nights I do that, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to do art, you know, consistently while you're a full-time student or you're working full-time, you know, and you don't have a lot of free time during the day, then at some point you're going to have to look at your free time, what you usually do with your free time, and decide, should I start delegating more of my free time towards the hobbies that I want to do, like my art or my sewing or my bike riding or whatever it is you want to do. It's all about time management and deciding what you want to do with your time. It's not impossible to do art consistently while still being a full-time student, but it definitely takes commitment, you know, to commitment in the sense that you have to be committed to getting your work done at a certain time, or committed to, you know, at least a couple of times a week sitting down at your desk and drawing instead of watching TV. And it takes time management, making sure that you're getting all of your work done, you know, before you go and do your hobby. Because if you can draw every day for 2 hours, that's absolutely fantastic. It's great. But if in those 2 hours you're basically, how can I better rephrase this? If you're taking those 2 hours away from your studies, and when I say taking it away from your studies, I mean instead of taking those 2 hours to finish work that you have to do, you're instead drawing, then that's not really conducive to, you know, your priorities. You're putting your priorities off in favor of doing your hobby. And while, you know, taking a break from homework and studying is a really good way to help relax your mind and make it easier to finish things up, if you're pushing your priorities away in favor of doing something that is more of a hobby, then you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run. So just a quick recap before I finish off this. You have priorities and you have hobbies. For me, art is a hobby, whereas my studies are my priorities. Every single day I have to pick and choose what I want to do with my available free time. And the art that I'm able to do every single day reflects my ability to manage my time properly in a way that allows me to get all of my work done, but still have time in the day to do my hobby. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to say about this topic. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is a continuation of my, I guess, weekly Inktober video. So yeah, I've got a couple more of those videos. I'll have the links for those down in the description box below. What else do I have to say? Not really too much. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you all next time. Bye! Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. I come out with new videos every single week. And as always, I will see you all next time. Bye!